Yo, welcome back to another video. Today we are in the Open Ultra League and let's try to get some wins here. We are using a different team here featuring the Virizion paired with the Aurorus in the back and the the Ampharos. The Virizion here is going to have an advantage versus this Pangoro. Pangoro does go for the Night Slash. They do get the buff, so that's a little bit beneficial for them, but they decided to just quit as there because they realized that we don't have to shield anything for a while, and they GG quit right there. So nice play. I guess we had a core breaker for their team. Most likely, that's what happened. So next game, let's see who do we find. We got the Virizion versus the Pangoro again. Whoa! Same lead here. Our opponent is staying in once again. They decide to throw a move. We're going to tank this here. It is going to be the close combat, and that's exactly what we do. We're going to see a Feraligatr in the back. Feraligatr here is going to be interesting. We throw the Leaf Blade to deal a lot of damage, and then our opponent is going to be able to get to a Hydro Cannon. But because we did do that damage and we switch into our Ampharos, we are able to farm down. So that's exactly how we want to play that situation. I'm going to go for these Thunder Punches right here. We do grab a shield. They thought that it was potential Focus Blast, but we have two Thunder Punches for this Pangoro. Trying to get to another Thunder Punch right here. We do force them to use some energy. This is going to be the Night Slash. This Night Slash here potentially can get them the boost. No boost by them. And we know that we can just let this go. Even if it's close combat, we are just going to use up all their energy. And then they seem to have the Clefable in the black. Clefable here versus the Aurorus could be interesting. Which moveset are they running? Okay, Moonblast is revealed. Was that a 5-head play and they were actually going for a Moonblast first and then they're going to go for the Meteor Mash? Or do they have another move? Go for the Meteor Beam to deal as much damage as possible. And you can see right here, they are able to throw on timing, so nice play by them. They go for another Moonblast, so they probably don't have the Meteor Mash, but they were able to CAP tie us right here. You can see right here, we're forcing them to use some energy, and then we're going to switch out into the Virizion. Once they have the Pangoro come back in, we are able to farm it down. We come out with the Leaf Blade right here, and boom, down goes the Clefable, luckily. So most likely, they were not running Meteor Mash. They could have ran a variety of moves. Maybe it was Swift, and maybe it was Psychic. We'll never know. All right, next we have the Virizion versus the Clefable. All full lead here. This is an easy switch out. And then we're going to see what they have in the back. But first, we're going to part ways with the Leaf Blade because we're going to be able to get to it first. Right here, we're going to try to catch a move. Is this going to be the Meteor Mash? Moonblast? Okay, it is the Moonblast. They fire that off. And then you can see right here, they decide to switch into that Pangoro. So another Pangoro is lurking now. This Pangoro here, it is going to be able to tank this Thunder Punch really easily. You can see they are able to get to their Night Slash really quickly. This Night Slash here does take out the Ampharos, unfortunately, so we are going to have to come back in here with the Virizion. Virizion here is looking for a farm down because we don't have to worry about any moves. This close combat does some good neutral damage, but because they debuff themselves, we are able to farm them down. We see that they have the Clefable popping back in. This Clefable right here has to tank this. Okay, they actually shield the Leaf Blade because they have a move and they're going to throw on timing. Okay, it ends up being the Swift. Okay, so we see the Swift goes through, and unfortunately for us, it is a Feraligatr in the back. Feraligatr here is going to be tricky to deal with. We have to shield that no matter what. Hydro Cannon will do a ton of damage. However, this Meteor Beam here will do a lot of neutral damage, and it looks like we get him into the red. Now, here comes the decision. Are we going to try to farm him down, or are we going to go for a potential back-to-back? We're going to see what they want to do. Okay, so they actually had two Hydro Cannons anyways, so they were going to be able to take all that damage out anyways. This Weather Ball here is going to potentially get a shield. No, they decided to let it go, and they're going to try to win the game with the Clefable. So GG to our opponents, unable to come back from the Clefable Feraligatr. Maybe if we had saved the Virizion and anticipated the Feraligatr in back, maybe we had a chance, but we did let that Virizion go down with a move. Okay, here we got the Virizion versus the Tapu Koko. It's kind of an interesting matchup. Both of us here are doing resistive fast moves, but we are able to get to this neutral leap play, but they did a great job of catching that move onto their own Virizion. So we're going to stay in for now. We know that this Virizion here that we have was able to deal some damage, so we do have the health advantage. They're going to go for this Sacred Sword as well. Oh no! Frame drop and lag cost us a fast move right there. They are able to get to this move before us, and just like that, we have lost the advantage. So we're one fast move behind now. This Sacred Sword doesn't quite KO. They switch right back out into their Tapu Koko, and then we're going to use this Ampharos to match them. They are going to be able to debuff our defense, and now we're going to have to try to get this Tapu Koko low enough with all resistant moves. Right here, we're going to have to just shield, and then we're going to try to get them in farm down range of something. Not exactly sure what the plan is right now. Going for another Thunder Punch. We do grab a shield. Okay, that's great. Are we able to farm down? No farm down. Our opponent here is going to throw a move immediately. And then we have to shield here because it ends up being the Sacred Sword. But we are able to farm down, so at least we have that going for us. We have some energy right here, but they do have the shield advantage. Looks like they are going to fire off a move immediately. This is going to be the Nature's Madness. It debuffs our defense. And then you can see right here, we are going to have to try to either grab this last shield or try to win this with the Auroras. Oh man, ends up being the Wall Rain in the back. Wall Rain in the back here is going to be tricky to deal with. We have to try to catch a move. Meteor Beam does get shielded, so that's good for them, but we are going to try to get to another Meteor Beam. Oh, they do snipe our energy right there. Our only chance was try to predict a catch. They go for the Earthquake, take us out right there, and unfortunately, we do not have a move ready on our Ampharos. And you can see right there, we get farmed down with the Virizion. So it would have been tough. Our only way we win that is we catch, and then we try to get to another Meteor Beam with our Aurorus, because everything else was in farm down range. Okay, next game, let's see what we find. We got the Primarina versus the Virizion. We are taking a lot of fast move damage right here because of the charm, but we are able to throw a Elite Blade back, so super effective charge move. We do get a couple of Volt Switches in right there, forcing them to use their Licky. We're going to build up a lot of energy right here, throw this Thunder Punch, and we do grab a shield, so that's at least the only positive right there. We have a decision to make. Are we going to let this go or shield? We decided to let it go. Ends up being the Earthquake, so that was nice by them. But now we know that Earthquake is on this Licky. We can use this Virizion to perfection because we don't have to shield anything. These body slams here do not deal that much damage, even though they are stab. Oh, they actually have the Shadow Ball. Okay, never mind. They have the double nuke charge moves. We did shield the first one, and then we're going to allow this next one to go through. Shadow Ball does go through. We are able to survive it. And now we have a lot of energy on our Virizion. If they come back in with a Primarina, we do have a move for it. And we're going to go into our Aurorus once they reveal Trevenant. Trevenant right here is tanking a lot of super effective fast moves, but they are going to be able to get to this Seed Bomb here. We're going to shield the first one because we needed to shield anyways. We're going to make sure we throw this Weather Ball on good timing. We at least have back-to-back, so we are at least going to get a shield, I think. Looks like they decide to allow the first one to go through. This is going to get the shield or the KO. There's the shield. And now we have this Trevenant to deal with. We see that they are going for the Seed Bomb. That doesn't quite KO. They switch out into the Primarina, throw a move, taking out our Auroras right here. And now we have to use this Virizion to perfection. We do have a lot of energy. We go for this Leaf Blade, immediately taking out the Primarina. And now we have another Leaf Blade. This is going to be a resistant move onto the Trevenant. Is it enough? Yes, it is. So GG's to our opponent, able to win that game and using the Virizion to perfection. So check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.